1-800-449-8686. You're listening to the Phil Hendrie Show. And the Harry Potter series has, is going to be going to film. Now, my wife was reading this on our vacation. The kids have read all 4 of these things. How many books are there? 4, I guess. And I know my kids have read all 4 of them. And Maria was sitting there reading this thing. She was reading it on the beach. And the kids were coming up and reading it with her. They've already read it. They were How many times have you ever heard of anybody rereading a book? Except in Mike Schaefer's family is what I meant to say. Have you? Do you? You reread books? I guess I'm on the outs on that one. I thought that everybody would be with me on this. But anyway, they're rereading the Harry Potter books. It's time now on the Phil Hendrie Show for Margaret Gray's A Little Bird Told Me. And, Margaret, how are you doing, dear? And thanks for joining us.
I know it's been a very, very busy week for you. Hello, everyone. I'm Margaret Gray, and this is A Little Bird Told Me. And we're going to be talking about, really what I wanted to do, Phil, is talk on a personal level about what I have sacrificed for 13 years so that my son, Jason J. Delmonico, could have a shot at the stardom I think he really deserves. I have worked very hard, and we are very disappointed with this announcement.
And the announcement being that David Radcliffe?
Yes, David Radcliffe, whoever he is, has been named, or rather Daniel Radcliffe, Phil. Daniel
Radcliffe, okay.
Daniel Radcliffe, after a month-long search, has been named to the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone movie. I feel so cheated. I feel so wrong.
Well, before we talk about Jason J. Delmonico, who is, by the way, that's Margaret's son. How old is Jason?
He's 13.
13 years old. All right. I just want to talk a little bit about this Daniel Radcliffe. He's a young guy. What has he done?
Well, really, Phil, his only credit is as the young David in the David Copperfield film. And it was one of those, made-for-TV movies.
All right, made for TV.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. And, that...
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. You whispered that?
I don't think it's something an actor would be proud of, made for TV,
Well, he's an 11-year-old kid.
Well, I know that, Phil, but it's not something you want on a resume. And I think that, in the long run, it's going to hurt him. Now, my son, Jason J. Delmonico, who did read for this part, and I think...
Well, let's find out, first of all, what Harry Potter is. What is this?
Well, Harry Potter was a series of books about a boy who lives in a magical land, and he's a fledgling magician, and he conjures up all kinds of wonderful things, and it's very magical, it's all wonderful, and it's very wonderful. It's like E.T. And I think... they really should have given Jason J. Delmonico a shot at this. He is my son, but I'm being objective, Phil. He is hot. He could be one of the hottest. And
well, all right. So I guess what we're talking about here is not so much this new movie, Harry Potter. You're talking about your son, not...
No, I didn't want to sidetrack it, though. But I'm saying, I think that...
Well, what are we saying?
I'm saying that when you are putting and investing as much time into a child as I did and as Frank did with Jason J., that you really hope that you are rewarded and not cheated. And I have given a lot of favors. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you're saying this at the expense of this kid, Daniel Radcliffe. Now, this is an 11-year-old boy. He got the part fair and square, or what?
Well, Phil, fair and square is very relevant in this culture.
All right, so it's relevant. I don't know what that... Relevant?
I mean relative.
All right, relative, but why do we have to down this kid?
Well, I don't want to down him. What I'm saying to everybody listening is this. I gave a lot of my time. I almost died giving birth to Jason J. Delmonico. I have gotten him acting classes. I have gotten him photographers. Jason is a fine young boy, Phil.
Did he do research for this role?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
He did?
Oh, yes. He did research into Santeria, voodoo. He played Dungeons and Dragons. He's played, Phil, to the dark side, really, with this. And if you see Jason J. Delmonico, he has brown hair, he wears glasses, he's the embodiment of Harry Potter. He did Equus for the middle school, for his middle school. He did Marat Sod. They did a middle school mounting of the production of Waiting for Godot. He has a great a deal of theatrical experience.
Wait a minute, he's 13?
Yes.
And he's done Equus, Marat Sod, and Waiting for Godot.
Yes. And that's the point that I'm trying to say. That I have waited 13 years for this. I've watched Haley Joel Osment. I've watched Macaulay Culkin. I have watched Frankie Muniz. I have watched them all pass him by. I've watched Jake Lloyd, for God's sake. What a no talent. Jason J. Delmonico. Phil, do you remember when...
I know. You campaigned for that, and I know you didn't get it, and I feel badly for you. The film was, a big moneymaker, but they probably could have put any kid in that part, I guess, right?
No. They could have put any kid in it, just like they could have put any kid in The Sixth Sense. Give me a break.
Well, it would have enhanced the role.
Absolutely.
Well, let's give the phone number. 1-800-449-8686 is our number. Margaret Gray is with us talking about how her own son should have gotten the part.
I think he was up to it, Phil. And I'm saying some things I know that a lot of parents can't relate to. I have a very talented son. He's very good-looking. He's very telegenic. He is extremely charming. He's extremely photogenic. And I think it's difficult for most parents to relate to that because most people have children that are, they're children. They're not special in the sense that I'm talking about.
Well, every parent thinks their kid's special.
I know that, Phil.
Well, what sense are you talking about?
I'm talking about when you look at a guy and you say, wow, he's got it. Wow. And that's what people do when they see Jason J. Delmonico. They say, they snap their fingers. That's what I want. That's what I want. And
well, that brings us to our next point then. If he has that much charm, that much telegenic ability, why didn't he get cast?
I don't know. And I know, Phil, that in this business you have got to do a lot of favors. I got up early to take him to auditions I don't know how many mornings. I have done favors for people. I have done questionable things that I'm not proud of, things that when I think about them would make me vomit. Literally would make me vomit. And
well, what did you do?
I can't. What I'm saying to you, Phil, is that I don't know how I got through half of the stuff that I had to do just so I could meet with the right people to have Jason J. Delmonico be in this film. Phil, you have to...
What did you do? You said that if you thought back on some of the things you had to do to try to get this kid in this movie, you'd vomit.
You have to do favors for people, Phil, in order to go places. It's natural. Some of them are revolting. Some of them would make your skin crawl. But in Hollywood, it's business as usual. And that...
Well, I have no idea.
I'm just saying that's what the business is about. I did this for Jason J. Delmonico.
Do you always call him by his three names?
I do, Phil.
Because it's kind of amusing to me.
I do. I give him the respect that he's earned.
It's professional respect, but he's still your son. And when he's at home and he's getting mashed potatoes out of a pot, do you say Jason J. Delmonico?
I give him the respect he's earned, yes.
When he's at home and he's getting like his dinner, do you say Jason J. Delmonico, go wash your hands?
I don't think you take a child like that who has that kind of talent and who has that kind of charisma. I don't think you tell him anything. I think you suggest. And
well, at what point did you stop being his mother?
I really resent that, Phil.
Well, no, I mean, you say you will not let... You suggest that he wash his hands? You don't tell him?
Yes, because he has earned the respect. He's worked his rear end off, and I have done some things that would make me puke my guts up to get him that movie, and he didn't get it. I'm really upset.
And you say this not knowing anything, really, about this Daniel Radcliffe kid.
I know he can't be as good as Jason J. Delmonico. Jason J. Delmonico is a...
Oh, we're talking about your kid here, okay?
Jason J. Delmonico is a star. He's got it. You look at him and you go, yeah. Look at that face. He's got it. He's an album cover. He's a commercial.
He's your son.
He is a star.
He's your son.
He's a star. And you look at him and you go, wow. Look at that. Mm-mm. Man, oh man. What I wouldn't give for a bucket of buttermilk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're talking about a money winner there. Riders up.
All right, well, he didn't get the part.
No, I know he didn't get the part, but I can tell you this right now. I'm going to be talking to some people.
1-800-4... Oh, that'll be interesting. 1-800-449-8686. Talking to Margaret Gray, and she is talking to us about her son, who didn't get the part of Harry Potter in the forthcoming Harry Potter series. A kid by the name of Daniel Radcliffe got the part. I thought she was going to come on and talk about this. She's talking about her kid. This is A Little Bird Told Me with Margaret Gray. It's the Phil Hendrie Show. We'll be back with more from Margaret and your phone calls at 1-800-449-8686 in just a moment.
About dropped the load when I heard it. What?
Never mind. 1-800-449-86...
Were we on the air?
Yes, we were. Hold on for a minute.
Oh, my God, Phil, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Hold on for a minute. 1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show. Margaret Gray is with us. This is Margaret Gray's A Little Bird Told Me. She writes a nationally syndicated column. And her son is an actor, Jason J. Delmonico. And he missed getting the part in the Harry Potter movie. A boy by the name of Daniel Radcliffe did. And you're saying simply you did a lot of favors, huh?
Phil, I'm saying that I think when you see someone like a Jason J. Delmonico, you don't easily forget him. And for them to do what they did, which is to hire Daniel Radcliffe, basically they're trying to say, this kid's going to have so much power someday, let's step on him now. I think it's wrong.
That's what you really think they're saying about your son by not giving him the part in the Harry Potter movie. Let's step on him now. He's going to have so much power someday.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you something else. I know this business, it's real oily. That's why I've gotten on my knees. And I'll say it right now. I have gotten on my knees to get Jason J. moved up the ladder.
All right, let me go to North Hollywood on the Phil Hendrie Show. This lady, you have young ones in the motion picture business, ma'am?
Yes, my son is an actor as well. And I got to tell you something. I have never called in to a talk show before, but I had to pick up the phone on this because I've never done anything to the extent that this woman is talking about. And I have to tell you, I really think you're doing your son a disservice.
Oh, no.
Because part of what a stage mom does is be the kind of person that people don't mind hanging out with on the set.
I understand
and
that, but
I guess I wanted you to know the Harry Potter role is a plum role.
Absolutely.
Any of us would have loved our sons to land that role.
And why didn't our
you know
American
what?
boys get it? Why didn't
When somebody gets a piece of success like that, I'm happy for them, and I take the attitude that if it was right for my son, he would have gotten it, and my son's time will come.
Well,
but I just would never put down another child for another child.
I don't know your son's work. My son is Jason J. Delmonico. Do you know who he is?
I do not.
That's unusual. I don't understand. She says she's never heard of him?
The lady, you've never heard of Jason J. Delmonico?
My apologies. You know what? I'm sure your son is terrific.
Really
I'm sure he's everything that you described.
No, but you know what I'm saying? He's got it.
However,
he's got it. All stage mothers, let me tell you something, just between you and me, and you know this is true. All stage mothers wear knee pads. Don't pretend that you don't.
I have never done anything like that, and you know what? My
that's
son
insulting.
does very well.
That's insulting to
and
this woman.
I'm so sorry for you that you feel that you need to do that for your son, because my experience with the business is nothing like that at all.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jason J. Delmonico has been up for some very big parts, and I think the same can happen for your son, but sooner or later you're going to have to purchase about, let's say, a dozen carrots and start practicing.
Well, maybe it's not that important to my son for his mother to compromise herself that way. Our family just doesn't operate that way, and I feel very badly for you.
Well,
but I do wish your son every success. I'm sure he's very talented.
He is very talented,
and I hope he gets his shot. But maybe the creative vision of the film was not about your son's look, and you need to respect
the other thing is that this boy who
make that kind of a decision.
The boy who got the part was British.
That's something else. Why not an American boy when we know the American market will make or break this film?
Because they wanted a British boy, because that's the boy in the Harry Potter series is English.
I think it is. Jason J. Delmonico has got the look. He's just got it, you know? I hope that your son has it, too. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am, for your call. Here is Flint on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello. Flint?
I would like to know how much of a childhood Jason J. Delmonico has had.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, sir.
How much of a normal childhood has Jason J. Delmonico had?
Well, sir, I will tell you that he
I'm not
has
a
been...
sir.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not a sir. I'm a 77-year-old woman.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, thank God.
Wow. Well, let me start over again. Madam?
I wish I could.
Yes. At 77, I think we all would. I want to say that Jason J. Delmonico is single-minded about his success. He wants it. You know why?
Because you pounded it in his head.
No, because
that's all he's ever known.
Because the kid's got it. I haven't seen too many kids who've got it the way he's got it. He's got the look, he's got the walk, he's got the hair.
Well, maybe he can't act.
And when he's 16, he'll have the car. I'm sorry?
Maybe he can't act. Maybe he's got everything else but the acting ability.
No, he's a tremendous actor. Did you ever see, I'll tell you who he reminds me a lot of. Did you ever see Tony Dow in the Leave It to Beaver series?
Certainly.
He's got that same natural ability.
Tony Dow.
That's right. He's the next Tony Dow.
The next...
Little Beaver's big brother.
Oh, that's cute. Little Beaver's big brother.
Well, he was.
All right, thanks, dear.
I can act, too, you know. But I think you're the pushiest stage mother I've ever heard.
Well, where's your Little Beaver's big brother?
I don't have any boys.
Oh. Well, he's very sexy. The girl.
I got that, and quit being rude to the lady.
I'm not being rude. He's very sexy, and the girls they just go nuts when he walks down the hall. He's got it.
You've got a problem, then.
No, I don't have a problem. I have Jason J. Delmonico. One of the biggest names.
I don't know what you would do. I think you're living vicariously.
Let me ask you a question, Margaret. You said that you wouldn't force the kid to wash his hands. You'd suggest it?
Yes. You suggest when they're at that level. You don't tell. I'll give you an example. He ran out of toilet paper. Am I going to tell him to go get another roll of toilet paper? No. I suggested that he wipe his rear end, but I didn't make him. You see what I'm saying, ma'am?
No, I don't.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't.
Of course you do. You're not going to tell a child when they're at that level. When they're...
You tell a child from the time they're born.
That they're supposed to wipe?
You teach them.
No, but when they're as big as Jason J. Delmonico.
What are you talking about? The kid's a kid. You make him wipe. Good Lord.
No, not a
Jason J. Delmonico. I got it. All right, ma'am, thanks for your call. Here is Salt Lake City on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hey, you know what? I got to say a couple things. For one, if your son is so great, then why did you have to get on your knees for your son?
You got to do. You have to do things. You got to do things.
Hold on.
This business requires compromising.
Please, can I finish what I have to say?
Certainly.
Please? Out of respect.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm a guy, but anyway.
I'm sorry. I got the last lady.
First you get the old lady mixed up with the man, then you get me mixed up with the lady.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fine. But anyway, for one, your son, you say, good looking, got the hair and all that. Okay.
He's got the
There's a lot of actors out there that don't have the hair, don't have. Look at Danny DeVito. He's an excellent actor. I've seen him in Taxi. I've seen him in movies. I've seen him in shows. The guy.
He's not a lead player, darling.
He's a great actor, and the guy is not good looking, and the guy has no hair, and he's 4 feet tall and he's brown.
He's not a leading man. He's not a leading man.
So
I'm talking about leading man.
He's made an excellent career. He's made an excellent career.
Jason is beyond a normal person. He's ascended to star. That's
okay, but
why
God
I never
forbid.
tell him to clean his room or take a bath.
God forbid that he has an accident. God forbid. I wouldn't want anybody to have that. But God forbid that he has an accident or something. He loses his hair or loses his looks. Does that make him a worse actor? Does that make him not a good actor anymore?
Yes, he'll be a lousy actor then.
Oh God!
Come on.
Give me a break.
Stink.
There's a lot of
If
actors.
he doesn't have the hair,
hey,
he can't
there's
act.
a lot of actors out
Phil
there
Hendrie
that
Show,
don't have the hair.
1-800-449.
because I get on my knees for my son.
Doesn't make you a bad person. People are just questioning how far do you go to help a kid achieve success in show business, and that's really what we're talking about. Welcome back, everybody. It's Phil Hendrie Show at 1-800-449-8686. 1-800-449-8686. Margaret Gray is with us. She writes the nationally syndicated A Little Bird Told Me column. And we're talking about her son, Jason J. Delmonico, who did not get the part in the Harry Potter movie. Was he up for the part? Was he close?
Oh, my God. Jason J. Delmonico, Phil, everything that he reads for...
Can we just get a straight answer? Was he up for the part?
Yes. And why are you rude?
I'm not rude.
I mean, Phil, I'm answering...
I'm not rude. I just a straight answer. Was he up for the part?
Yes. Yes, he was. And he has got it, baby. And
well, if he's got it, baby, they didn't want him.
They didn't want him because they wanted to get a limey in there to appease the author. I don't know.
And by limey, you mean this little 11-year-old boy that won?
Phil, more power to the boy, okay? Jason J. Delmonico's got it, baby. He's got it going on in spades. They blew it. And they'll be hearing from my attorney.
All right, here is Orlando on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello. Orlando, could you turn your radio down?
I'm here.
Yeah, could you turn your radio down, ma'am?
Yes. It's
all right,
down.
Go ahead. You're on the air.
Oh, I just wanted to say that I have 2 children in this business, and I've never heard anything like this. I called you, and the first thing I asked you is this a joke? I really turned your station on and thought it was a joke.
I'll tell you what the joke is. This Daniel Radcliffe getting the job of Harry Potter. Jason J. Delmonico. Remember that name.
Well, I've never heard that name. I've had children in the business for about 10 years, and I'm sure he's very talented, but I think with a mother like you, he's going to be very hindered in his career.
Do me a favor, will you? Will you do me a favor?
I doubt it very much.
Well, just say the name Jason J. Delmonico. Just say it.
I think it's a wonderful name. It's a great stage name.
Just say the name, Jason J. Delmonico. I want to make a point. Say it.
Is that his real name or is that a stage name?
Just say the name and I'll let you know.
I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, just say the name, Jason J. Delmonico.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm really even doing this. I'm going to hang up.
See, if you would have said his name, you would have felt the magic. But she hung up, didn't she?
She hung up. She claims they have kids in the business, but she's in Orlando. Is that...
I don't know what...
where is...
Maybe that... Why not they do? They feed the dolphin at SeaWorld. Well, I'll tell you one problem we had was the casting executive that we were working with is gay, and I don't have a mustache. So I can tell you...
Okay.
Little joke.
Little joke, yeah. Newport News on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, I'd just like to say that this lady is hindering her child's ability as an actor.
Are you a stage mother?
No, I'm not, but I am a mother.
It's wonderful. It's just wonderful to have a child in the motion picture business.
Ma'am, you know what I think? I think you're spending more time worried about your son, and what you really need to do is you need to go see a psychiatrist. Because I think you have problems
Because I love
yourself.
my son. Because I know that Jason J. Delmonico's got it.
But, ma'am, what I'm saying is...
He's got the stuff.
He's got what stuff?
He's got the look. You know how old he is? 13. How old are you?
29.
You'd look at him and you'd lather up.
Oh, come on.
Oh, my God. You are disgusting.
I swear to God.
Serious problem.
I swear to God.
You are disgusting. You're talking about your own
You're talking
son.
about your son. He's a 13-year-old boy. He's a minor.
That's how hot he is.
You have serious problems. You know what needs to happen? What needs to happen is they need to send social services in there and take your child away. And
because I'm going to make my son a multimillionaire? Oh, yeah, let's send social services in there.
You're talking about sex with your own son.
I did not say
disgusting.
I did not say I would have sex with him. I said that you would.
I would not have sex with a 13-year-old.
You would with Jason
You are
J.
absolutely disgusting.
He's like Tom Cruise's mini-me. That's how good-looking he is. He's
I don't care. He's
unbelievable.
13. He's 13. He's a child. He's still a baby.
Wow. The look on this kid.
Are you talking about your own son?
Yes.
This is what I'm saying. Somebody needs to take that child away from this lady.
Look, there's nothing wrong with saying that the boy wears his pants well, if you know what I'm saying.
Honey, I can say that my little girl is adorable, but I'm not going to tell anybody that I want them to sleep with her.
I never said that I wanted you to sleep with them. I said that you
would. No, but
would.
you said that I would. Why would you wish that on your 13-year-old child?
I'm not wishing it. I'm saying despite my wishes, you would.
Ma'am.
That's how good-looking he is.
Wait. You are now attributing to this woman that despite how you felt about it, she'd sleep with your son.
That's how hot he is, yes.
You should, oh my God.
You know something?
They need to put you in a padded cell, lady.
Jason J. Delmonico.
Let me guess. He's got the look.
Well, if you want to be sarcastic, Phil.
No, you've been doing it for just saying it for you. Jason J. Delmonico. Ma'am, you there in Newport News?
Yes.
Let's do it together. On 3, he's got the look. 1, 2, 3. He's got the look.
He's got the look.
Oh, aren't we just sarcastic?
No, you're the one who's been saying it for half an hour.
Ma'am, all we're saying
just because your boy doesn't have it, my kid's got it.
You're exploiting your child as a sex symbol.
Look what am I supposed to do? This kid is it hits the floor and rolls to the wall. What do you want?
Well, ma'am, there's nothing wrong with being proud of your child, but you don't exploit a 13-year-old as a sex symbol. You just don't.
I'll tell you this, if they'd hired him for Phantom Menace, things would have been a lot different.
Yeah, they would have made about $300 million less. So
how dare you?
So anyway, ma'am, thanks for your call. 1-800-449-8686. Leola on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
300 million less, huh?
In my opinion, she's not treating her son like a normal human being. She's trying to create something that she wants.
You got to do things.
You're not treating your child. He's going to turn on you.
You have to do things.
By the time he's 23, he's going to realize he didn't grow up normally.
You know that I almost died giving birth to him?
That doesn't matter.
I almost died.
That doesn't matter,
And then
honey.
I crawled out of bed every day.
He doesn't owe you his life.
I dragged him to the car.
And you act like your son owes you his life.
I did things for that boy.
He's got to be what you want.
Why shouldn't I think
I
that
know
way?
women.
I did things for that
I
boy
know
that would
women
make
that
you
were in
vomit.
my daughter's gifted program that they think their children must be scientists.
I'll train him not
and
to bite the nipple that fed him.
At that.
I'll tell you
and
something
they're
right
fools because they're not going to get it.
You would call me a fool?
I'm calling any parent that tries to create something that's not there.
My boy
Your child has to be what he wants to be.
He is going to be the biggest thing that's ever hit this business.
He might have a good head on his shoulders
if you give him a chance.
Maybe he could go to college and be an engineer. Couldn't you be proud of a son that was an engineer?
By the time Jason turns 23, he'll see more tail than a platoon of Marines in Thailand. I give you my word. I give you my solemn promise.
That's what you want.
Isn't that wonderful?
He has got to be what he wants to be.
He wants this more than anything.
Why?
Because I told him he does.
You want it, and he thinks he's trying to please you.
He's giving it. I want it, but he gives it.
He will be very upset with you later on in life.
And I'll tell you something else.
Is your son an only child?
My son is the only child.
That's
in the world is the only child.
That's part of your problem.
My problem is I've got a whole lot of boy and there's not enough. So many women and not enough time.
You can't design a child. A child must be what they want to be.
He's going to be the biggest thing since Clark Gable.
I hope he is, but don't be disappointed if he isn't.
And
because he might make a better anything else.
And he's not going to be doing any TV movies.
You are a sick lady.
He's not going to do any maybe. No Jacqueline Smith crap for him.
You need counseling.
1-800-449-8686. Yorktown on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Yeah, I concur with the two previous callers. This lady, obviously, I'd like to check her medicine cabinet.
You know, the problem is I have a successful son and no one can stand it. I have a talented boy and people can't stand it.
Ma'am, if he's so successful, how come I've never heard of him and nobody else has? It's called.
His chest is godlike. He looks like a Greek god with his
shirt
off.
When I was 12 years old, and I'm a police officer, so what does that mean? I'm very successful. I enjoy my life.
Well, good for you.
You're teaching your son to be very superficial, self-centered. We have too many of those people in life now that don't help each other.
Let the kid be a kid. What are you shoving him out there and being...
Oh, I see. And then Haley Joel Osment will get all the awards. Is that it? Let him be a kid, but Haley Joel Osment will get it all.
Haley Joel Osment is Haley Joel Osment. That's his life. I can't say anything about the kid.
And Haley Joel Osment is actually a kid. You know, he's a good actor for a kid. Well, who knows? He might end up
you think he's being a kid? Have you seen that little freak interviewed? It's like a midget. He's like talking to the CEO of Nabisco. He's like 8 going on 48.
Yeah, he's a
sure you
kid.
could be. Look, you could be someone if you lost that god-awful accent. Where are you calling from?
Me? I'm calling from Virginia.
Oh, that's the problem. If you can lose that accent.
What accent do I have? I'm from Baltimore, Maryland originally. I might have an accent.
Yeah, he's got
I'm college-educated.
If you lose that and you say you look good in it with your shirt off, huh?
Yes.
Can I give you a phone number?
No, I'm not really that interested.
213.
I'm happily married. I have a family that I care more about than anything in the world. That's what matters to me.
I want you to talk to my assistant. His name is
I'd really like
Hendrie.
to talk to your counselor. Because
Hendrie,
that's who I need to speak with. I'd like to check your medicine cabinet and check what kind of Prozac you're on, or whatever mood-altering drug you've been on.
Have you ever worn a suit with just a zipper up the side? That's all I'm asking, just something that zippers. I'm not talking buttons now. I don't want to do that. That's very 80s. I want to do a 70s look. Have you ever just worn something you get into with nothing but zippers?
No.
I think you'd look good that way.
Well, I appreciate that.
Okay, 213-251-3189. Tell them your name. What is your name?
It's Sam.
All right, Sam. Tell them this is Sam. Margaret said to call that they wanted you to, that she wants to see you in something zippered.
Margaret, what do you think? What do you think? Obviously, what do you think are important to your son?
All right?
What do you think is important to your son?
How big is your bicep?
About 18 inches.
Okay. Ooh, 18 inches, huh?
His bicep.
Oh, all right. You call that number.
Look, don't call the number, sir.
You call that
I'm not going to call the number.
Don't do it.
I'm not interested.
Something tight with a butt cutout, too. That's what I'd really like to see.
Don't call the number.
Answer my question, ma'am.
Fantastic.
I'm not really interested. I'm interested to know.
Wait a minute. Jason J. Delmonico's home. I got to go.
So the kid gets home and then that's it? She's off the air. Oh, that's great. Jason J. Delmonico's home. Look, don't call that number if you know what's good for you. If you want to maintain whatever integrity you have. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Take
1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show. The number one show in its time slot in Los Angeles. And the thought that any other show is going to beat this one is, well, it's criminal. It's a criminal thought. Not that we think we're all that hot, but what the hell else is there, right? And I see Don Barrett's big LAradio.com poll, and there's only 3 slots left. And I hope I'm not on it. I hope I'm not on that poll. I hope. After I got a good look at who else is on that top 10 people in Los Angeles radio poll that Don Barrett's conducting, as nice a guy as Don Barrett is, as sweet a man as he is, and he's a tremendous guy. Get out of the poll-taking business, Don. Just get away from that whole thing, because every time you do one of those, and that one you got going right now, when I got a good whiff of the guys that were on that thing, I hope, and they only got 3 slots left, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place. You know I ain't in there. But any poll that's got I don't even want to mention it. Some of the hacks that he's got in there, you don't want to be on that. Have you seen this thing? Why am I even talking about it? Nobody knows what I'm talking about. You're a nice man, Don. That thing is a pile. But then I guess I'm just an angry, angry, angry man. Why am I angry? Because I'm getting older. I feel death breathing on my neck. I feel its footsteps as I go out for that long bomb. And because there's no water in my pool yet. Yes, all of these things combine to create the homicidal maniac that I am today, Phil Hendrie. By the way, can I thank my marvelous writer and associate producer Melissa Morgan and her fiancé Mark, who just got in from 6 months on the road, and he brought us a Stuckey's pecan roll. And if anything looked like it came out of a human being, this does. The Stuckey's pecan roll, available now at Stuckey's throughout the southeast and the Midwest of this country. And after you go to Stuckey's, stop in at Waffle House. The waitress may not have teeth, but who's quibbling here? This Stuckey's pecan log, and they had to call it a log. See, they couldn't call it what they call it is a pecan log roll. There's nothing less appetizing than that. Will you cats get it together? Name it something else. Pecan log roll. And it's covered in nuts. And it's supposed to be cheese, isn't it? What cheese is pink? Could you help me with this? What cheese is pink? They got this thing sliced up. It's pink freaking cheese covered in nuts. It looks like it just came out of somebody. It came out of a person. Stuckey's pecan log roll. You may not know what For those of you on the West Coast probably don't know Stuckey's. You guys in the South, you know what I'm talking about. This is a interstate tchotchke emporium. And you see their billboards for miles. You'll be driving through the southeast, and you'll see another Stuckey's, 15 miles, and you just missed, the last one was just that Stuckey's, 15 more miles. So they have them spaced out. And it's like any one of those interstate tchotchke joints that you go into. I went into one in Tennessee, and they had the little black Aunt Jemima cookie jars where you took the Aunt Jemima head off and got the cookies. And I said, have you got about 15 more of these? I was giving out some gifts that year. Oh, God, it was unbelievable. And they have all kinds of Confederate flags, naturally, but they have these Stuckey's, and Stuckey's sells all kinds of things. Peanut brittle. Everything's with the pecans. What is that? For some reason, they got a hold of pecans, and they got the pecan log concession now, and they're going nuts. So when in the South, check out the pecan log roll thing. Here's a really cool ZZ Top song with Ross Mitchell, Art Bell's old